Hey, I'm Jimmy Lewis. I'm the co-promoter of King of the Motos. I'm going to give you a little walkthrough on sort of how this whole event really works.
King of the Motos has some really fast sections. It's basically as fast as your bike is going to go.
We have 100-mile-an-hour sections and we have 0-mile-an-hour sections.
This is a little bit more of a classic rock trail. This is a lot about terrain reading and finding traction.
The way this works is all the riders have a GPS and a track, and they're basically just following that track. So they're really navigating their way around the course. There's not very much markings, and they just have to hit waypoints and checkpoints to make sure that they stay on course.
And so what happens here is I've actually overshot a turn, so I can scroll and look at it, and I go, well, I'm not on the track log, that's over there. So I look at it, and I'm going to go back and get back on the course here. See, now I'm back on course. And this is some of the gnarly technical motorcycle single track where up until the race, there's probably been 1 or 2 bikes through here when we were setting it up and seeing whether it was rideable.
We're trying to make the most difficult race we can possibly do, so the guys are really challenged. And we have top riders that are professionals that do this, and we have amateurs that come out and really try to challenge themselves to see, you know, what they're really made of.
That's bad.
It's a rare sighting. Jimmy Lewis on his back is a rare sighting. That's usually me. That's usually me up there. And him going, what the hell are you doing?
So a lot of times the riders make it look a lot easier than it is, and it just takes the littlest, smallest mistake. In that case, it was a little stall, and then I was falling off a cliff, and lucky I have cat-like reflexes. Most guys go out on mechanical stuff. They just thrash their bike, and it's hard on the clutch, it's hard on the, you know, the cooling system. And then they plain just get tired and start making lots of bad mistakes.
Okay, so not all the desert is really smooth, as you can see. Some of the stuff we get into is really torn up. We call this cross grain. And this is why you don't see some of the top riders riding trials bikes.
Then we start going into some of the Jeep trails, the hammers, and these are the ones they run the cars through, the Ultra 4 cars. And it may look easy, but on a bike you can kind of pick lines a little bit better, but there's certain sections, a lot of the rock walls, that become extremely difficult. It's like, so every year I try to design this course so I want to have one finisher. I mean, that's it, but these guys are getting better and better. I'm stoked that all the guys take the challenge to come out and ride this race. I put on a race I want to ride myself, and even though I'm torturing these guys, I hope they have a lot of fun.